Hello, my name is Swanö and I'm from Edge of Sanity, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the song Enigma from the Unorthodox album, which is now being reissued by Century Media. And Enigma is one of the more famous Edge of Sanity songs, I must say, and to some it's the ultimate Edge of Sanity track. And I think if we speak about the first part of the history of Edge of Sanity, when we were still very much a band, I would say it's like the ultimate track in many ways. It's got that epic vibe, it's divided into 3 parts, a very prog thing to do, and it's got the cool riff just based around a few very classic death metal notes that we managed to work with for over a minute without it getting boring. And we have the blast beat, which was a pretty new thing for us at the time to experiment with. And of course we have the famous or infamous clean singing part. And since Enigma was really a new song, we did not make any demo of it. It was just something we put together pretty fast before we actually went to Stockholm to record it. And I remember we almost forgot to record the song. It's like, oh, what do we have left? Yeah, that song. Oh yeah, and we didn't really have any proper title or anything for it. And it was one of those songs that we felt didn't mean really that much. Our focus was on a lot of the other songs. And then it was so that we recorded Enigma, and the lyrics deal about a corrupt priest. And the original title for it was Cryptic Confessions, but it got later changed to Enigma after I found the word in a dictionary that I thought was pretty cool. Unfortunately, the same dictionary I used to write the entire lyric, which is pretty strange, to say the least. But anyway, it sounds good, so it is good. And in this case, with Enigma, we started the song with the riff, and the first growling voice you hear is actually Andreas doing the growling, because I wanted the first thing that I sing on Unorthodox to be clean vocals, and in this case I wanted it to be a choir. I wanted it to be some kind of like you envision that there is the priest is singing and then he is singing along with everyone in the church, and there should be a massive sounding choir, much in the way that Quorthon used to do on the Bathory stuff. So my idea was to fill a whole 24 track tape with only the members of the band, because face it, pretty much all of us could sing. And we would all then sing, God gives you shelter at heaven's shore, and so on. But things got a little bit stressy, people left a little bit earlier than expected, so by the time we were mixing the album, and then it was only me and Benny left, and we were like, oh man, we forget to record the big choir. What are we gonna do now then? To multi-dub me, because Benny is not really the world's biggest singer, that wouldn't work. So we kept what was originally my guide vocal, to show the other guys what the singing melody would be like for us to overdub with this massive choir. And to make matters worse, when I was singing my clean part from Enigma, Leif Edling was in the control room, and he was kind of looking through the glass, and yeah, it didn't make me any less nervous than I was singing to the recording engineer Rex Gislen in my clean voice for the very first time. And if you listen closely, you can hear that I don't really understand when to breathe, because I don't think I ever sung that part that many times. So at the very final word, I'm completely out of breath. But that's how it is. And yeah, the rest of the song is pretty adventurous. It's go through a lot of different vibes, and you have then the very simple melody, which is played in the chorus. I also wanted it to be a bit of a psalm, like a hymn, like this very simple kind of 3-4 notes. And yeah, it's very powerful. And I also like how it have been divided into 3 different parts, and that the last part is then this instrumental section where we just go off with all kinds of cool riffs and just change them up and have some pretty progressive vibes going on there for being written by a bunch of teenagers, that's for sure. So yeah, to me, Enigma is definitely the Edge of Sanity track in the first years of our existence.